Good day, students. This is our first lesson for first semester for this grade 12 year. First lesson will be swimming. We all know that swimming is a type of outdoor activities or activity that is for recreational activities that is done in the field, especially that is in aquatic area. So we have here let's review first. We have here first, what is outdoor recreation? We have here also benefits of outdoor activities and 7 leave no trace principles. So let's define first, what is outdoor recreation? Organized activities done during one's free time. So ginagawa lang siya during free time para sa personal reasons, where an interaction between man and an element of nature is present. So when there is an interaction between man and the nature, that's called outdoor recreation. Hiking, swimming, snorkeling, at iba pa. So we have here recreation from the word recreare, which means to be refreshed. So whenever you have problems, you want to go somewhere to refresh your mind by going out, hanging out with your friends, going to the mountains, hiking with them, and any other outdoor activities. So recreational activities depends on one's interest. So nakadepende yan, may mga tao na gusto mag-swimming, may mga tao na gusto ng hiking at iba't iba pang makaibahan natin o preferences pagdating sa outdoor activities. So, of course, outdoor, kapag sinabi natin outdoor, ito ay space outside an enclosed area. So, hindi ito napapabilang or napapalagay sa loob, kundi nasa labas. So, we have here the benefits of outdoor recreation. So, may mga benefits ito or health benefits. First is physical benefit. So, prevents sedentary lifestyle, allows people to move and promotes muscular and cardio fitness. So, it involves the development or the progress of your body composition, not just your physical but also your internal organs, especially for your heart, your lungs. It develops your breathing. Okay? So, kapag sinabi natin muscular, it focuses on the development of your muscles. And for the cardio fitness, it's for your endurance. Because may mga estudyante na may mga tao na may malaking katawan pero kulang sa endurance o kulang sa stamina. Halimbawa, may mga kaklase ka na they both go to the same gym to gain strength by carrying barbells, pero yung isa nakatira sa bukid tapos yung isa nakatira sa syudad. Now they both have the same body composition and they also have they can carry the same weight. However, they differ on the endurance kasi yung isa na niyaya papuntang bukid tapos he cannot endure the breathing because hindi siya sanay sa hiking. So, yun yung kaibahan. So, it promotes muscular and cardio fitness, okay? That's the difference between strength and endurance. So, physical benefits of outdoor recreation. Meron naman din tayo dito, psycho-emotional. This is the moment that, from the word psycho, which means behavior, and emotional, which means your emotions, your feelings. So, it helps you relax, distress, unwind, and feel revitalized. So, whenever you do this, you feel relaxed. It does not develop your body composition, but it helps to maintain the harmony in your mental. Okay? It also helps improve self-esteem, confidence, and creativity. Whenever you have problems in your house, kahit alam mo na hindi mawawalang problema, but you still have to go somewhere just to feel relieved for a few minutes, or let's say for a moment. And it allows you to discover yourself, because there are times also, class, na whenever you do the outdoor activities, minsan you wanna go alone and discover yourself by thinking a lot of thoughts, no? Another is social benefits of outdoor recreation. Kapag sinabi ting social benefit of outdoor recreation, ito yung benefit na kung saan makakakilala ka ng mga tao na you're not it's not your friend, but because of recreational activities or outdoor activities, you get to know other people from different places. Maybe doon nagkakilala kayo from friend, naging jowa mo. So that's the cycle. Allows one to meet and interact with others, and it helps families become closer. Next, economic benefit. When we say economic benefit, for example, in Bohol, their nature is a great benefit towards the consumers. For example, the customers or the clients from, foreigners are the biggest clients of the Bohol. Kasi dito, ang ilang mga presyo sa ilang mga gipamalit or ginapamaligya kay mga mahal gyud, no? O ang isa ka buk nga gamay nga nukos, diri barato na sa palengke, pero pag abot sa ilaha sa Bohol is mahal kayo siya because their prices are pang foreign man siya nga price. Okay, ang piso sa ilaha putyo raman na, pila raman na, no, sa to a big deal na kay na siya. So it promotes ecotourism, so it helps also to grow to improve, to develop the economic growth. Okay, so maybe in that way the government can gain finances for more improvement. Okay, so we have also here the 7 principles of leave no trace. But before we're going to proceed here, let's review first the previous ones. So we have the outdoor recreation benefit. We have first the physical benefit, psycho-emotional benefit, social benefit, economic benefit, and also, okay, yun lang. And we have the 7 principles of leave no trace. Una, plan ahead and prepare. So before you're going to do an activity or outdoor recreation, kasi outdoor so you have to plan ahead of the day. Number 2, travel and camp on durable surfaces. Number 3, dispose of waste properly. So it's already understandable. So you have to dispose waste properly in the right bin. Number 4, leave what you find. So kung na kayo makita ng mga valuable things sa dili mo pwede nyo biyaan sa area kung asa pwede siya safe. Number 5, minimize campfire impacts because we have also to respect wildlife. Be considerate of other visitors. So whenever you do the outdoor activities or when you, for example, nag-camping mo, minimize your voice, especially when there are also people hanging out with you around. Okay? So we have here So, of course, in swimming, you have to wear proper attire. So, we have here, cardiovascular endurance is an important fitness component in swimming. So, let's forget about that. So, let's proceed to the equipments or the 5 basic skills in swimming first. So, we have here water comfort. So, water comfort, this is the moment na magpundo sa ka sa tubig before, i-feel sa nimo ang water before ka mo-swim. So, muna siyang water comfort. Next, breath control. So kapag sinabi nating breath control, this is the training for a swimmer to train them breathing under the water para tawag ani ka ng ilang ma-maintain ang ilahang mabalance ang ilang energy nga ilahang gina-release or gina-exert whenever they conduct swimming. Okay, of course, kinahanglan ma-train ka unsaon yung pag-conserve and preserve your energy or your breath. Okay? Next, we have also here floating. So, floating, it is also an important skills para if ever nga kapuyo na ka magsiglangoy, so you still have the time to rest. Kasi nagluto-luto ako sa tubig, no? Next, Next, kicking. So, kicking is another important basic skill. Kaya di man kung mo isbog po, kung maglangoy ka, di ka mo iswag kung waka kabalon sa pagsipa-sipa, no? And we have strokes. So, we have strokes, different types of strokes. 4 kinds of swimming stroke. Actually, dagan pa ni sila, pero mo rin ang basic, no? Freestyle, butterfly stroke, breaststroke, and backstroke. So, mo to siya mga stroke, no? You can Google it or I search it on YouTube para makita nyo ang tutorials. So we have swimming equipment. We have goggles para sa mata, para makita nato kung asa tapadulong. Fins para smooth ang atong paglangoy. Kickboards para pang practice. Na siya, basahan na lang na ninyo. Swimming attire para po water resistant ato ginasuot para po smooth ang atong paglangoy. And bathing cap. So, ito na to para to avoid, kasi mga taga-angkas pa sa tubig, no? Or sa pool, mga kuto, mga buhok, para ba di po mahugaw, no? So, we have health fitness components of swimming. First, we have cardiovascular fitness, muscular endurance and strength flexibility, and body composition. So, these are all the informations regarding the first topic about swimming. Okay? So, I want you to do the task. Your task is to draw all the equipments in swimming. All the indicated pictures katong mga nakita niyo sa slide yan kani, inyo na siyang i-draw ug inyong i-define each, inyong ibutang na sa bond paper. Okay? Tapos ibutang ninyo po sa kilid kung unsa pod ang purpose ana na equipment. Okay? So, thank you for listening and let's meet on the other video.